Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your purchase of your Jayco Melbourne Prestige 24 LP motorhome. You guys have picked a beautiful unit. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Now, first thing I want you to take into consideration is where your slide, your water, and your electricity hookups are, so that you can park accordingly. Arriving at the campsite, remember you do have this super slide, this big slide all on one side. So make sure that's not going to be underneath any debris or anything that may get on top of it. You do have your slide cover, so you should be good there, but park so you're not going to have anything impede opening. So you also, on your driver's side or off camp side toward the rear, will be your power and your docking station for water. So park accordingly. Get yourself in there. And the first thing I like to do is deploy the slides. Now you can deploy these with the battery, house battery on, but I'm gonna hook up the power real quick, show you how to do that, and then we'll deploy them. So in your unit, you do have this 30 amp service. The way this plug goes in, gets on, and then turns to the right to lock, and then simply twist this on. At the end of your power, should you need to go 30 to 50 amp, depending on what the park offers, or should you need to go 30 to 110, you can put this on as well. These both come in your convenience pack. Got our power hooked up. Everything's clear of the slide. Let's go inside and open it. Now, coming up inside your unit, slide's still closed. We're going to come to the back above the fridge to our control panel. Up here where it says slide, extend, retract, simply hit extend. Slide moves out. Keep holding down the extend button. And everything stops automatically. Got a slide deployed. If you want, you can flip the bed down real quick. Now we've got our slide deployed, got our power hooked up. We're going to go ahead and set down our auto leveling. The unit does come with this Bigfoot auto leveling system. We turn on our power. That's going to show you right now all are up. Now you can hit manual and bring down the front, rear, right or left, all individually, or simply hit auto level. Now we're going to go outside. Close our door. Stand clear of the unit. And looks like this time it's going to start with the back down first. Sometimes it does the front first, sometimes the back. Yeah. Nope, the front have already dropped. It's taking into account of the weight of the slide. That's why I'm gonna put the slide out first. And these autos, rears will come down as well. And here they come. Now, should you have something in the way, you just happen to look back here and you go, oh, it's going to hit something. As you see, it's just going to level your unit. It's not going to lift it up. There you go. Unit's all level. Again, should you see something getting ready to block your stabilizing feet, you can hit emergency retract. What that's going to do is going to pull all of them back up, or after all the auto leveling is done, it's doing the right and left as well now. See, it's still dancing around. Just adjusting themselves, getting the unit all level. Unit's level. Now we can just hit retract, and it's going to automatically pull up all of them. That's what you do when you're leaving. Now while that's retracting all of them, walk around the outside of the unit and hook up our water. Got our unit level and stable. Now we're going to come back to your off-camp side. Underneath your slide here, there's your docking station. Now you can hook the water up ahead of time, that way you don't have to duck up underneath your bedroom slide. But in any case, a couple different ways to hook up your water here. Up here's your city water connection. It's as well as potable water, and it's a black tank flush. Now you're going to set your two little handles here to however you need. Let's say we are hooking up to city water. We're going to put it at 2 all the way up, 6 all the way to the right. Next thing we're going to do is hook up our water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is important. Most lines and units are set to 60 psi max. This is going to reduce the pressure to 40 to 50 psi. Always use this whenever putting fluid into your unit. Hook up your water pressure regulator to the top. City Water Connect. We have our handles pointing towards city water. And before you turn on your water, we're going to go to our hot water heater. Over on your campsite is your hot water heater, camouflaged in with a great paint job. Simply open this. Before turning on your water, you're going to return your drain plug. You may have taken this out the last time you were camping by emptying your hot water heater, so put your drain plug back in. Once your drain plug is back in, turn on your water. When your water's been on for a little bit, you're going to come over here and you're going to pull on your pressure release valve. That's going to release air out of this valve, and then water will flow steadily. Once water is flowing steadily, you know that your hot water tank is full and can be lit. Now let's say you're going camping and you're going to be using potable water. So if you're going to be country camping, you're going to set this at 1 over to the left, and 4 all the way over here. What that's going to do is it's going to have your city tank or your country fill. What you're going to do then is you're going to turn on your water here again. But once your water's on, you go ahead and fill up your hot water heater again. Burp through air out of it. Once that's full, you can light your hot water heater again. However, when using potable water, you can turn on your water pump here and indoors. You also have an outdoor shower. Sanitizing tanks, set it the same way. Set it to 1 and 4. 2 and 4 when sanitizing or winterizing the lines. This is your black tank flush. We'll talk about that when we come back. And you do have a light out here, a docking light, should you arrive at night. It covers everything in the attachment. Oh, you do have a cable hookup here. Everything you need to hook up is right here. We'll talk about the black tank flush and your sewage dump when we're leaving the campsite. We'll walk you around the unit, show you a few more things on the outside. So one to the right is big storage. The other one here is your awning generator. I'll show you how to start that from indoors. This should be your DAF, your diesel exhaust fuel. On your slide here, this is a heat exhaust for your furnace. Steer clear of that, that can get rather warm. And an access panel for the back of your furnace. The back of the unit, you do have your lighting hookup in your hitch. This unit also has a backup camera. As soon as you put it in reverse, it shows on your dash. Coming down to this side, you have your outdoor speakers, your hot water heater. Should you forget how to use that, here's all of your information. Electronic, gas, however you hook it up. This is access to the back of your fridge. Underneath here is your propane. This is where you will fill it, and there's where you open it up. To the right of that is a quick connect LP and solar prepped, should you ever hook up solar to this. Some lighting in there. That covers that. On the outside, you do have your big awning here with LED lighting. Let me show you how far to bring that out. Your access panel is right here inside the door. Awning out. It's going to run that big power awning out. And it will stop itself. Don't have to worry about overextending it. It actually stops. These will still be at a little bit of an angle. About right there. Big on it. It's a little windy out here. I'm going to go ahead and bring it back in. We're into our driver's side. All the way down on the left here. Just push down on that. That's going to pop your hood. Come to your hood. And just to the left of the Mercedes logo, there's a little button just to push up. And raise it up. And we'll put the hooks down. I'll show you here how this comes down. And it'll set right inside here. Down there, and that'll hold your hood up. Alright, here's where your oil is. You have an owner's manual for everything in here. Coolant. Brake fluid. Wiper fluid. DEF coolant only. Diesel exhaust. Oh, shows you everything you need in here. Show you where you fuel up at. It's inside your doorway here. Little flap flips back for your diesel fuel. Alright, let's go take a look on the inside. So coming inside your unit here, here is access to your house batteries. Push that in there and snap this closed. To the left of that is your main power switch. That'll turn on all your power. Power step that opens and closes as you do the door. And your awning light. Indoor outdoor speaker and your awning in and out that we went over earlier. And to your right was your auto leveling system. Also let your entry door is your fire extinguisher. Always know, in case of fire, head to your entry door. That's where your fire extinguisher is going to be. Right above your head here is your television. That's snapped in nicely. Pull on this handle to release and swivel. One thing I do want to mention here on your satellite cable hookup is this little button. Push that button when it's green, then scan for your channels. You'll pick up 20 to 30 channels. You also have cable, roof cable and satellite hookup. And your 110. That'll simply snap right back against there. Go ahead and note in your doors here, you have a little button to push. To open up your storage, you do have the DVD player here. It's hooked up to your television. More storage here. Self-explanatory microwave. This is a convection grill microwave. You can defrost, power, several presets. Big plate inside. Nice drawer. This is to go inside your microwave as well. Above here on your stove, you will manually light this. Turn all the way to light and light it. Of course, your sink and cutting board. Up here is your lighting for the kitchen area. Let's talk about your fridge. Here's your power to turn on your fridge. So it says gas, electric. Right now it's set to auto. Now it's set to electric. Now it's set to battery. Now it's set to gas. So on auto, as soon as you plug in, it's running off electricity. As soon as you unplug, it starts running on gas or battery. Over to the right, you can change the levels. Shut that off. Up above that, your control panel we talked about earlier when we did our slide. So here's the hours left on your generator. Once it's fueled up, here's where you will start it. Simply hit start. This is your inverter. Turn your inverter on. It's going to be able to take everything from your battery and spread it out. Inverter off. This is to check your tanks and levels. That's your battery and your fresh tank, your black tank, your gray tank. Keep an eye on them, you know, if you need to dump them. Tank heaters. If you're in a colder climate, you want to keep your tanks warm, turn on your tank heaters. Here's the water pump again to turn on if you're using potable water. Here's where you start your water heater. If you're hooked up to gas here, electricity here. Let's go into your bathroom. You do have your bath light and your bath fan. Another thing I want to mention in your bathroom is your plumbing. Keep an eye on your plumbing. Just a few lines to watch. Bouncing the house down the road, you don't want nothing coming loose. You do have a manual right to open. Hit the electric button here for, well actually you know your fan is here, but you manually open that for your exhaust fan. You can shut it off here as well. Shut your fan off. Make sure you always bring down any vents. You'll hear them when you're driving. If they're not down, they'll start flopping all over the place. And your bedroom. Your lighting here. This is prep should you want to put a TV on the wall back here. Just make sure that when you get ready to leave, storage, when you get ready to leave, simply fold this mattress up. That way it doesn't crush up against the end of the bed. Speaking at the end of the bed, down on the floor at the end. The reason I mentioned this is 12 volt is it's constantly running off your batteries. So if you're going to be gone for the day, use a battery disconnect if you're not plugged in. Otherwise, this will run your battery down. To the right of that, access panel for your breaker box and fuse box. Looks like you have mostly 15s there. A couple 30s. I highly recommend having a handful of those with you when you go camping. Pick them up in our store as well. Another 110 next to the bed. Heat release. Table and chairs for when your main chairs turn around. You have parachute pull recliners here, so you pull up on this handle, they recline. They will push back like a wall away. Everything slides forward as you go back. You have seat belts in these seating positions. Storage here. Up top you do have your antenna. So when traveling, have it all the way to the left. And then when you arrive at the campsite, push up and bring it all the way up to the right before scanning for your channels. Bring it back so we don't forget. Quick secret on your AC. When you first arrive, it's really hot in here. When you turn on your AC, go ahead and open up your quick dumps. What that does is it begins cooling the cool air. And then when you close these, it'll send it through here nice and cool. Coming up into your cockpit. Your owner's manual is going to have a lot of the instructions on utilizing this area. You do have GPS, setting your destinations, go back. You just want to exit that program. Go here, gives you your radio, scan through, but here's your main button to push to be able to see everything. Airbag system, USB up here, auto engine start. He's just got to be near the ignition. Bed up here that folds away when traveling. A ladder to utilize on that. This button here is to handle your front awning, window cover. There's your lighting for up here. A couple of USBs, 110. So it covers everything on the inside. Oh, there's your furnace thermostat. So this will handle your heat, a fan, or cool. Just set it at the desired temperature, whatever system you want. Or you can just turn on an auto fan. Now I think I've covered about everything on the inside. Let's go act like we're leaving the campsite. Before we do, we would hit the power and bring in retract. Retract will bring up all of our stabilizing legs, which I've already done. Next thing we're going to do is close the slide. Come back here to our control panel. Make sure our bed's up. Make sure nothing is in the way of impeding our slide. Come back here and just hit retract. Slide automatically comes back in. And in just a matter of seconds, our big super slide is all the way in. One thing I do want you to take into account too is when your slide is all the way in, if you're traveling down the road and you need to use the restroom because of where the slide stops, you can kind of squeeze in there. Close all of your hatches, make sure they're all snapped in. Shut off our interior lighting. Here. Shut our main power off. Gonna close the door. Power slide leg will go back in. Close all of our exterior doors. Come to your hot water heater. Pull your plug. Drain your hot water heater. You can go ahead and burp this line. Make sure there's no air built up. Dump that. Let's go around to our off camp. Alright, so we're back at our docking station. To the rear of your docking station, our 4 low point drains to open up. Gonna be 1 hot and 3 colds. That's all gonna be clean water, so you don't worry about where you dump it at. We're gonna go ahead, pull up to the campsite, dumping station, hook up our sewage hose. Now we're gonna go up here and pull our black holding tank. And once we pull our black holding tank, after that's been going for a while, we're gonna go just to the left of that to our tank flush valve. Again, water pressure regulator. While leaving this open, start running water. Let that water run for about 5 minutes. It's gonna spray out your black tanks nice and clean for you. After you've ran that for about 5 minutes, shut it off. Unhook your water. Close your black tank. Then pull your gray tank. Gray tank's gonna be your cleaner waters, your sinks, your showers, and it's gonna wash out your sewage hose better for you. After you're done dumping your tanks, store your sewage hose in a sanitary place. Close everything up and head on home. Again, from TradeWinds, we want to thank you for your purchase. We hope that you guys enjoy this motorhome for many years to come. I'd like to say here at TradeWinds, happy camping.